Hi everybody! Today's video is going to be around why you may find it difficult to manifest your specific person back and what you can do about it to get back on track. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabine. I am a manifesting coach. If you are new to this channel, welcome to you. On this channel we talk about spirituality, mindset, self-confidence, self-love, manifestation, and anything in between for you to improve your life and change the aspects of your life that you want. Okay, so why do some of you find it difficult to manifest your specific person back? I'm going to be as real as I can because I know you have questions and you're looking to progress and get away from the pain you are currently feeling. The first reason is that you two have a history together, and the fact that right now they're not with you is evidence in your mind that something is wrong and needs fixing. Now, if you're manifesting from that set point of, I need to fix the situation, or I need to convince him or her to be back with me, or I need to change something about me so that they feel it's okay to be back in my life, or if you feel guilty for what happened in the past with them, or if you have convinced yourself that you will never be back with them, but you've heard that you can manifest anything and anyone, so you'll give it a go, well, this is not the best set point. So first of all, what is a set point and why it matters? Your set point is your original beliefs around the situation. It's also your beliefs about you and about you in relation to that relationship. Now, does it mean that you cannot manifest your SP back? No, not at all. You can always manifest them back. And it doesn't matter what they do right now or how long it's been, because understand this. The minute you make a decision and decide for yourself that no matter what, this will happen, the minute you know it will, the minute you think it is possible that you will, the minute you decide that it is a good idea to trust the process or that you have nothing to lose, the minute you give yourself a chance, the minute you say yes and give yourself permission to experience being with your person again, the minute you are okay to let your God self work on your behalf, any of those minutes alone have sealed the deal for you. From that moment on, you have authorized your God self to find ways for the two of you to be together. Okay, great. Is that it? Well, essentially yes. But now that you know that, I want you to stop derailing again. I really want you to keep progressing in the right direction. And for it to happen, there are a few things you can do to start making progress until you are visibly back with a person. The first thing I'm going to do, and actually the only thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to prove to you exactly what I'm saying, is not to force yourself into doing anything. And I mean anything. If you heard, for instance, that you cannot think about them and you're trying the best you can to distract yourself, you are giving that distraction too much of a focus. If you've heard that you need to repeat affirmations until it happens, you are also putting intensity where you might have wanted to think about something else. None of them are good solutions. What I always advise my coaching clients is to do what is more comfortable and natural to them. It goes like this. If you cannot stop thinking about your person because it's still fresh in your mind or whatever the case may be, well, it is what it is. You are having a human experience, and there will be times when you think of something pretty much all the time. That's fine as long as you do something, and to prove my point, I will now give you 2 case scenarios so that you can see by yourself what you should be doing naturally. Mary is getting married next month. She thinks lovingly of her husband to be called John. She thinks lovingly of their honeymoon. She hopes the weather is going to be beautiful. She's constantly calling her friends to say how excited she is. She giggles as she remembers how she met her fiancé. She literally glows and she ticks the days off in her agenda as if she was waiting for Santa Claus for Christmas. And now you have Mary, who is constantly thinking about John as well. And I'm sorry to have found such an image, but I really wanted to prove my point because I wanted it to stick in your mind. But there you have Mary, who wants to be back with John. Now, she wonders what John is doing, who he is with. She wonders if he thinks about her as much as she thinks about him. Maybe he's starting to forget about her. Oh my God, that would be terrible. She's thinking that maybe if she was getting her hair done and was waiting for him after work, they could talk about the situation. Or maybe she could leave him a message and apologize. Oh, no way. Actually, he should be the one apologizing. Oh, God, she hates her life without him. What went wrong? This is absolutely terrible. Okay, I'm sure you understand where this is going. And if you tell me, well, of course, the first Mary is happy because she is marrying her person, and of course you're right. But I will explain to you that the second Mary can experience the exact same thing as the first Mary when she changes her story. Because the beauty of the story is that it is the same Mary. The second Mary understood how to correct her thoughts and is now planning her wedding to the man she's manifested back into her life. So what happened to Mary between the moment she was catastrophizing about John and the moment she got him back and is getting married to him next month? Well, what happened is that she has understood that her thoughts had to change direction. And she understood that it wasn't the number of times that she was thinking about John that would make a difference. So what did she do in practical terms? Well, she acknowledged that she was thinking about John quite a lot, and she acknowledged that she couldn't help it because he was important to her. She acknowledged that he was important as a person, and that she was missing him and not the love that she could have had from anybody else. No, she was missing his love. From that moment, she decided that no matter what, he was back into her life and they would be happily married, some way, somehow. Because she had been studying how to manifest, she knew that she had to have thoughts that would be in alignment with her goal. In other words, she allocated time to miss John, but after a short while, she decided that this mindset wouldn't get her anywhere. So she committed to herself to be thinking lovingly about John instead, because resenting him for the situation wouldn't get her anywhere. So every time she was thinking about John, she never tried to stop thinking about him. No, she was disciplined enough to start thinking about him the same way as when they had started dating. In other words, when everything was great and rosy, and she kept at it. For 2 weeks straight, she saw no progress. But she had committed to give her relationship another chance, so she kept at it nevertheless. Well, a few days later, she got a text message. Now, it wasn't an apology nor anything like this. It was John reminiscing a date they had had a few months back, and him telling her that he was thinking lovingly about it. She answered that that date had been on her mind also, and that she had had an amazing time. They joked about it for a few minutes. A week after, John sent her an invitation out of the blue that was reproducing exactly the date they had discussed the previous week. And as if nothing had happened, both of them went and had an amazing time. Now, between the moment they got that date and the time she got the invitation, Mary kept thinking only lovingly about John. A few weeks later, he proposed, and the rest is history, as they say. I hope this video has given you hope and has given you evidence that, as I always say, there is no expiry date on any of your manifestations. So whatever you desire, think lovingly about it, and it will show up in your reality. No exception, no buts, no nothing. It will manifest in your reality. And that was the video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If that is the case, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And until next time, happy manifesting!